Hey guys, I'm Alex.
I'm Jason with the Table Monkeys, and today we are going to go over some King's Move exercises. Yeah, so you guys may know, you may notice from pulling that I like to King's Move from time to time or all the time.
You may love it, you may hate it.
But it works, it's a move, and there are ways to do it, there are techniques to it. So what we're going to talk about today is that mainly what I've learned from the King's Move, and I King's Move with Tyler Hamilton, who kind of may have learned it from Crazy George, so it's more that style of the King's Move, is that the main focus is that I pronate through the back of my hand. Instead of pronating through my thumb, the way that Devin describes it is like pronating with his thumb and dragging. I still drag hard and pronate hard, but there's a lot more posting, and the pronation is through the back of my hand, where I try to attach to the strap, and that's why it's a strap-based move, and then pronate through the back of my hand. So we're going to show you a couple exercises that we do, mainly for rehab, but we started pushing them for some power and stuff as well. It's a bit of a smaller muscle group, but it's just a way to refine the chain and the pattern. I'm going to be using it a hell of a lot tomorrow, so I'm not going to be showing you how to do it, but Alex is going to go through all the exercises with you.
Exactly. Let's do it.
Let's get it done.
Alright guys, so here we go. Obviously the King's Move involves a lot of drag and a lot of post, but the first thing you want to do is get outside your opponent's hand, and you do that with a ton of pronation and external rotation. So that's what we're isolating here. I've got the karate belt wrapped around my thumb and around my wrist, so I'm connecting that pronation and external rotation chain together. I'm focusing on pronating through my wrist and not my hand, and it feels exactly like King's Move on the table.
Yeah, exactly. And this variation is going to use a lot more side delt because we're going to face the weight, face the weight parallel. Parallel or perpendicular? Either way, we're going sideways towards the weight, and this one we're going to be pulling the weight backwards, so it's including more rear delt. So again, around the thumb and then around the wrist, so that the force of the strap is really pulling into that small bone at the base of your wrist. And again, this one we're just attaching that pronation through the wrist to our external rotation, but this one is facing the weight, so it's more rear delts. And again, with the King's Move, the way that you want to do it is get outside your opponent's hand, and when you pull into the strap this way, it's also going to pull into their wrist and compromise their cut. So when you tie that with the hard post and the hard drag, you get a nice lock.
Yeah. So these exercises also have the added benefit of working your external rotation, because as arm wrestlers, we're always doing internal rotation exercises. So this is just great for rehab as well as working on your King's Move.
Yeah, and I've been doing a lot of these over the last few weeks just to refine this chain again. We'll see if it works tomorrow, as I will be using it a lot in the Iron Cup.
Alright guys, that was the end of the video. Try those exercises out and let us know what you think.
Yeah, and keep a lookout for the matches that are coming up. We're going to be releasing them. There should be some live feeds out there. We'll see if this King's Move has any success. I got some crazy competition to try it on, so yeah, try those exercises. Try pronating through the back of your hand. It feels really good. Like the video.
Leave feedback in the comments.
And subscribe for new videos. We'll see you next time.
Monkeys out.
Peace.